This video explains how to analyze capacity for job application example in the lecture note. And for this problem, this company is a service company, service-oriented company, and this company is employment verification agency, and they receive resumes from consulting firms and/or law firms to validate information provided their job candidate. And this is their process diagram. They receive files and then they categorize and they send different workstation, contact faculty or contact prior employee. They just check grade and finally they decide. And for actually they are three different applications: consulting operation, step application, internship. Consulting operation, it goes through filing, contact faculty, and the contact prior employees, and then finally final decision will be made. And the step application goes through filing, contact prior employee, and the finally decision letters. And internship case, they receive file and then they check a benchmark grade and finally they make decisions. And they have three different thing, and they have this kind of information, demand information per hour. Every hour they have three consulting application, 11 step application, and four internship applications. And they have these processing times. For filing application, it takes 3 minutes per each application. Benchmark, it takes 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 8 minutes, 2 minutes for different processes. And also they have a different number of workers, and then we can compute the capacity. Here, be careful, this time unit is minute per application, but we want to compute the capacity application per hour, and workload is also application per hour. Be careful this unit. So basically we have this information. Then now, so to compute our capacity, so we can compute our capacity, individual capacity. So here this is uh, uh, column B is actually processing time. Then we can compute the capacity, individual capacity. Individual capacity will be application per minute, and later we can compute application per hour. So application per minute, I will change this layout to change like this. And basically processing time is a 3 minute. That means we can process 1 over this time, that is application per minute, and we have to multiply 60 minutes, that is total individual capacity. So this is actually, we just multiply this number. So individual capacity will be 1 over processing time times 60 minutes, that is hourly unit. And what is your total capacity? Total capacity, simply you can process 20 application per hour, and you have 1 workers. And the second one, you can process 3, but you have 2 workers, and then you just multiply this. Then you have 20. Actually this this is total capacity. This is actually also application per hour as well. This is basically not simply capacity, this is total capacity. Then we have this, and then now we have to compute the workload. So for example, consulting, they have 3 consulting application every time. For consulting, actually it goes through filing 3 here, and also contact faculty 3 here, and then they contact employee 3 here, and finally they goes through decision letter. So if we receive 3 consulting application, they go through all these all these processing steps. And step application, they go through filing 11 application here, 11 application per hour. Then step case, it goes through filing, and they goes through employee here, employee, and finally decisions. How about internship? Internship, they have 4 application every hour, and they have to go through benchmarking here, and then finally they go through decision letters. So here, then for filing application, what is total workload? What is total workload? What is your total workload? Total workload is simply sum of this. So I can use sum of these 3. So they have 18 applications at filing, and we can copy and paste. So we have these numbers. And finally, you can compute the utilization. Utilization is simply output divided by input, or workload divided by capacity. This is utilization. Then utilization will be 18 divided by 20. So utilization is 90%, means they will work all 90% of their work time. The 10% they can take a break. So out of this, which resource has the highest resource, highest utilization? So actually, contact employer. So they have to work more than 100%. 100% means they have to work overtime. Actually, they have largest number of workers, but however, the processing is very long, so that's why their utilization is very high. Then also, what is the lowest utilization? So contact faculty, for this case, they can work only 20% of their time, but 80% they can break. So then you can reallocate this. So then I highlight this, and then I decrease by 1 here, and then increase here. So we reallocate this resource. Then now everything is less than 100%, means they can take a break during the workday, business hour, right? So this is our capacity analysis. Basically, this analysis is based on number of application per hour. So then back to lecture note, and another approach, we can make capacity analysis using hourly unit or time unit. So I will copy and paste. So I will copy these 3 information, all these 4 information. I will copy this spreadsheet, move copy, and create copy, and OK. And I have this. For this case, we do not have this column. We have this, and the total application will be a little bit different, and total workload will be the same. But now think about this. Workers processing time looks like this, and then their total capacity is I can use minute per hour. How many minutes available? Actually 60 minutes, right? But however, if they have 1 person, then 60. If you have 2 persons, and then you can use 120 minutes, right? So then this case, your total capacity time unit per hour is multiplication of number of workers by workers and this 60 minutes. That is total capacity, right? This is originally it was a 3 and 2. And now this is a total workload. And now we want to change time unit. This is just simply application per hour. But now we want to compute the total workload. But different unit, total workload minute per hour. So actually they have to process 18 application, and they are it takes 3 minutes per one application, but they have 18 application. Then what is total required time? So 3 minute times number of application, that is total workload. Then we multiply this, then we copy, and then now again utilization, same equation, total workload in time unit. You have to use the same unit, and your capacity will be this column. Then you have this. Then now, are you familiar with these numbers? So actually previous one, 90%, 66%, 116%, something like that. So you can see the same number, right? So actually we changed this number. Original number was 3 and 2. So this number is same as our new number. New number is like this, but for this case we are using hourly or minute units for our capacity. So how many minutes are available, how many minutes will be required. Then you can compute the utilization.